Welcome back to No Options 365 and welcome back to another wake-up call video. Today's subject is going to be a fun one. We're going to discuss the risk of injury and is it necessary to embrace some level of risk if we're going to strive for transformation? The answer is yes, but let me ease your fears. How many of you guys have ever heard the term nothing ventured, nothing gained? Experts use that term all the time to talk about business opportunities, to talk about stock portfolios. The bottom line is, if you're going to be successful in business and if you're ever going to make any kind of substantial money in the stock market, you need some tolerance for risk. The same can be held true for transformation. You cannot go through the motions and expect to transform yourself. It's just not going to happen. A lot of the limitations that we deal with on a daily basis, especially as we get older, are things that we've concocted in our mind over years. Maybe there was some minor injury we incurred 10, 15 years ago. Maybe we stopped doing a certain exercise because we convinced ourselves that we could no longer do it. And the bottom line is, I'm not saying take up tomorrow where you left off 15 years ago, but what I am saying is give it a shot. You might be shocked that by starting slow, you can in fact do more than you thought you were capable of doing. This is how true growth happens in our lives, by pushing ourselves past these preconceived limitations, by going around or above the obstacles in front of us. So hear me out. I want you to think about the level of intensity that you've been putting into your sessions, and then I want you to up it. Let's say 20%. For the next 2 weeks, I want you to put in 20% more effort. I want you to put in 20% more time. And then let's talk about whether that was truly taxing. Let's talk about if that made you much, much sorer the next day, which translates to you're making a lot of progress. And let's talk about how these are the steps that it's going to take to get you to the next level. If you want to transform, you need to push yourself far beyond these preconceived limits, these lies that we tell ourselves in our own heads. So I want you to give this a lot of thought. I want you to give yourself a true assessment, and then I want you to go a little bit harder as we move forward. So I'll see you next time on No Options 365, and I look forward to us getting to the next level together.